I'm responsible, hardworking, got a grade 5 in recorder.
Great. Thank you. Shall we move on?
I think the production quality of this film, The Interview, was really high. It was all about the inner turmoil of this guy who accidentally killed someone in a drunk driving incident, and obviously blames himself, but it's such an interesting and unique way of showing how it haunts his thoughts and how he's convinced that in his head that he should be held responsible, even in an interview, which is something that he should be excited for and that has nothing to do with his past mistakes. He needs to justify his actions to himself and uses it almost in his head, like interviewing his past mistakes. I think it was a really well thought out concept and film.
The Interview. I like this a lot. I really like the setup because it confused me. I wasn't sure, if he was having a nervous breakdown from having too many interviews, stressed out about not finding a job, if he was an actor. I wasn't really sure. The confusion that he was having was really well done because I was confused as well. I kind of felt like I was on the ride with him. So his acting was great. I thought the script was great. And I really liked the twist in the ending. The ending to me gave him another chance to tell the truth. At least that's how I saw it. So, it was just going to keep happening over and over until he told the truth. And I really liked the visuals of the dead girl, and just, it was such a simple setup. The location, the table with the 3 people, all of the actors were good. The casting was good. Editing was great. Just everything flowed smoothly. I thought that it was great. The location was just simple and, it was perfect for this project, and I wish you guys the best of luck.
I love the setup of this film where he thinks he's at an audition and it's actually a police interview. That he's not sure what he's doing. He thinks he's there for a role, whatnot, when really it's he killed someone drunk driving, and he's not there. It really shows the effects of alcohol and how your brain can black out and you don't remember what you do if you drink enough. It's a point where he is protesting and you want to believe him that he didn't do it. But they also have the evidence, and his mind is flashing with there's blood on his hands, there's other things going on that tell you that they actually know what he's there for. This film was definitely a different way to show that PSA about drinking and driving, because when you drink, you shouldn't, especially if you drink so much that you black out and can't remember what you're doing. And definitely not drink and drive. This guy he's confused, and you do think he's being framed, but there's enough subjective clues throughout the film to show that he's really there because of what really happened, and he's not auditioning for a role. This is a great character study, and there's not very many films like that anymore.
The interview turns like a job interview process into like a darker, like investigative, scene in this one, and it just show how psychotic the character could be in this. It's kind of he hidden something from his past, and it just make the short film is much more interesting to see. I feel the close up shot to the character's face, it just kind of make us want to focus more on the story or the agenda behind the characters. So it feels this short film is pretty good to show us how to tell the story from someone's hidden past without throwing lots of action. It just focus on the emotions and the characters expression in this. So I think it's pretty well done in this aspect for this one.